Okay, he is a Peace Prize. You saying something? Oh, hey guys, come on. Okay, so he is Dr. Muhammad Yunus, Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize winner of year 2006. He is basically a Bangladeshi, and he just kind of touched upon what he does. So he has been all over the news, and he's one of the favorite examples of social entrepreneurs because he did exactly the same thing. Have you heard of microfunding, microfinancing? Yeah. And who better than him to talk about social enterprise? So I'll give you a few seconds to just go through his version of social enterprise. You can always read his book. Alright? Okay. Now, I'm going to interrupt here and I'm going to tell you about a company, about a group named Weekend Nuts. What do you think it is? It is not at all a famous thing. Huh?
I just said your group.
Yeah, it is my group. I wouldn't give you that. Okay, great. Okay, so I have just written I'm an incidental social entrepreneur. Incidental. Like many of the social entrepreneurs, I did not wake up saying, hey, you know what, this morning onwards, I'm going to be a social entrepreneur. Trust me, none of us start that way. Nobody starts that way. It's only when we start doing something, when we see impact, that's when we realize the why. Once we solve the why puzzle, that's when we realize that, okay, we are doing something beyond money, beyond profit, beyond numbers, right? So now I'll tell you in brief, what is Weekend Nuts about. So I am a working professional. Yes, I have been working. I am an employee for the last 11-12 years. Have worked in hospitality industry. I've been in the IT industry for the longest time now. And I work with a company named CARMA Technologies. I'm sure you know about it. If you know, if you don't know, I'm sorry. So while doing all this, as a typical employee, I used to crave for my weekends. Do you guys crave for your weekends? Yeah? Of course, what a silly question to ask. Alright, so I used to really crave for my weekends. And like most of them, what I used to do on my weekends? You caught me there. Alright, so really not very meaningful things, okay? So that's when I thought, why not go just one step ahead and make our weekends. I mean, we are talking about 2 days, week after week. Is that good enough time? So if you have a hobby, if you have, while you are a working professional, if you want to learn entrepreneurship, if you want to connect with great personalities like this, okay, if you want to go and do something, some programs like this, you can really utilize your weekends, right? So that's when this concept of Weekend Nuts came in picture. And why do I call it as a social entrepreneurship? I'll give you 3 things that this company does, or rather this group does. It's not a company, it's just a group, okay? So first is events and activities to ensure that we are celebrating weekends creatively, meaningfully, but most importantly, enjoyably. Okay? So that is first thing. So am I in a position to get people off their couches on weekends? Actually, yes. Alright, we started off with hardly 4 or 5 members. All of them were my friends. And when we started and when we grew, now we are standing at almost 600 to 700 people, totally unknown, absolutely strangers, but these are primarily students and working professionals. So what we do, and now you know what, it's the other way around. Now they come to me and they say, hey Rupa, why don't we do this, why don't we do that, and I can host this, and I can teach this, and we can go here, we can take bike and go there, wine tasting, photography, community service, everything. So basically I'm able to get people off their couches, okay? So is that an impact that I have caused in that small section of the society? Okay, although I didn't aim for that, but it has happened, okay? Second is, I am promoting the local, or rather the budding entrepreneurs, okay? So for example, if I'm in Mysore city and I know that one of you, say you are very good at painting, okay, excellent at painting, and you have been painting for last say 10 years, okay? So when I'm doing an event around painting, an activity around painting, instead of calling MF or any of his disciples, I'll call you. What's your name? Bhagyalakshmi. So I'll call Bhagyalakshmi. So Bhagyalakshmi is the one who is actually going to host the entire event or activity. Okay, so now what is happening is twofold. I'm inviting her so that people actually know that while you are doing your full-time jobs, full-time studies, you can still go ahead and pursue your hobby first. Second is, I am making her realize that, hey, you're a great person, right? So that is one way of supporting budding entrepreneurs. And second is, I am also, kind of supporting the local businesses. If we are talking about a developing nation, it always starts with the grassroots levels. So instead of going out and doing programs for people who already know everything, I just reach out to the nearby cyber cafe, mom and pop shop, and I say, hey, you know what? You are what? 3-member team, and do you have budget for training your staff? Think about it. No, right? I mean, not necessarily. These are really small organizations. So I say, okay, you know what? I know something about customer service. I've been in customer service for long enough. I manage a team back in my office. So I'll just spend an hour or two with you and explain your staff, train your staff on customer service. So sometimes we do it free of cost, and sometimes we get a small amount out of it. So is this an impact that I'm doing out there? Okay, when I say I mean the group. Okay? And third thing that we do is something called a smiley. Okay, now this is something that has caught media attention. So a smiley day is nothing but community service, actual chatting. So what's different? Because that's what Nandini keeps asking you. Okay, what's different? What's different? Okay, so the different thing in a smiley day is I am ensuring that there is fun and there is business networking. So networking of people. So for example, let me just exemplify. So one of the last smiley days that I did was I just invited people with their bikes, cars, whatever, and a bag full of goodies. So people are bringing their own stuff. Okay, I really don't have to pay for that. And then we just roamed around. We just went around the entire city of Bangalore, and we started distributing the goodies. Traffic cops, roadside vendors, beggars, the less fortunate ones. And what happened was we were able to gel together as a team. We were able to do biking. And after that, impromptu, we just went, off to Nandi Hills and came back. That's besides the point. But if you look at it, I'm just trying to make community service as a heptagon. I'm popularizing it. Why am I popularizing it? Why community service needs to be popularized? Why it needs to be, made hep and happening? Last community service, Miss UK, and some model, she was a model and actress, she decided to join, so there were like 4 or 5 guys who joined this. so why am I doing this? Why am I popularizing community service? Why am I supporting, local businesses? Why am I promoting budding enterprises?
It's a social promotion.
I get a kick out of it, simple. I really get a kick out of it. Okay, so it's very important to answer the question why, and this is what I was talking about. So these are the 3 things that we can do. Okay, but most importantly, as a bottom line, let me put it this way: nothing works more than human network. And when we talk about human network, it is not necessarily. So if I am coming here and spending some time with you, I shouldn't do it with an intention of, hey, these guys are going to be my sponsors sometime. These are budding entrepreneurs. No. There has to be a very open mind of coming and learning here something from you and sharing with you something that I know. So knowledge sharing, two-way knowledge sharing. So put your feet on ground, never fly high is what I keep telling myself. So that's pretty much what my human networking talks about. So when we interact as a team in network, that's what we keep in mind. So that's the social aspect of we can ask. So I'm around. Any questions around it, please feel free to ask. Right now, if you have any questions, I'll take that. Did I manage to put you off just me?
You explained everything very well.
Alright guys, thank you so much. And one more very important thing. You're in college. Really enjoy your college. I'm